Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
I don't want to be no motherfucking accident.
Is this...
Get raw.
I think it's the one from the...
I don't want to be no motherfucking accident. I don't want to be no motherfucking accident.
I don't want to be in a motherfucking
I
accident.
don't want to be no motherfucking accident. I don't want to be no motherfucking accident.
Get raw. Get raw. Okay. Yes, party people inside the place to be. Arms House family. What's up, Themos? Amber here. Yo, that was a tune by Undercut, a track called Both Ends. I've got a record giveaway, basically. It's been re-released. This was a big tune back in 1991, a bit before our time theme, yeah? This is when, like, break beats and jungle and all that shit was kind of forming, you know what I mean? In those beginning kind of years. I've got a little blurb here. As you can see on the screen, there's the Bandcamp here where you can cop it. Yeah, you can cop the 12 or just, the digital download. Anyway, a good friend of ours, Jerome Hill, Badman DJ. I'm not going to bait it out, but he's helped with the re-release of this record, and we've got one as a giveaway for today. So if you leave a comment below, we'll pick one next week, and I'll send you this vinyl. Please don't be from Australia, because that's going to cost me an arm and a leg to send to Australia. So only comment if you're in the UK, in the West London area. No, I'm just kidding. He told me to read this out. This track was originally released in 1991, a bit of a mystery holy grail record for years. It was always for those who know. And there's a big hip hop influence, obviously, with the Big Daddy Kane. Raw. It's been remastered from the original DAT tape, and now it's on reissue on Super Rhythm Tracks. Super slamming with a killer break and huge bass line, raw, rugged, and authentic. No silly chipmunk vocals or twee piano here. Oh no. So yo, go check out Super Rhythm Tracks, TRAX for tracks.bandcamp.com. I'll put the link below. Go peep that and leave a comment below if you want to win the vinyl.
Stop listening to fucking dance music with chipmunks singing in it.
You know what I mean? Fuck the
fucking
chipmunk.
idiots.
Another quick plug before we get on it, man. Me and El Presidente, aka Tarboosh Records, we did a little mix yesterday. Today we're recording it Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday, the 7th of February, which is Dilla Day. So we played, a bunch of Dilla tunes, a bunch of Dilla-inspired tunes. It's a nice, chill, hip-hop, cool out kind of mix. If you're into that sort of stuff, go check it out on the Boat Pod YouTube. Again, I'll put the link below. It's a cool little mix. I think you guys will dig it, man. I'm just letting you know.
Dig it, man.
Exists.
That's how we talk on the Arms House, man.
Nice.
We say, dig this.
Well, yo, man, you got to throw a bit of the old school lingo in there. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The reaction from last week, man, when you kind of broke down what you've been going through, it's been pretty fucking...
It's been positive as dick.
It's been pretty...
It's the only way you can put it.
It's
positive as dick.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, it's been amazing, man. But we always thought it would be. To be fair,
I mean, yeah, and
it's massively private. That's all, man. But
exactly,
still, I couldn't really do anything unless I told everybody.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, you didn't have to tell. You don't owe
Yeah,
anyone
because like
anything.
I'm
But
doing a track with Farmer G, and I'm just like, mate, I can't do it today. Like, I
oh
just
shit.
can't
Yeah, yeah,
do it. Yesterday, I was fucked, like beyond fucked,
yeah.
and today I'm all right. It's
Hmm.
not. It's linear. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't go up like that.
Fuck. And
So,
how was the radiotherapy?
oh
You
my
started it.
days, bruv. Oh my days. The radiotherapy, yeah, is oh my days. It's absolutely nothing. You don't feel anything. You don't see anything. There's no like beams and shit. It's like completely, it's like no one's doing anything.
Well, you
I
just
don't want to
sitting
say
on a chair.
painless.
You sitting in a room
No,
in a
I'm
chair.
lying down, bruv. I didn't know this, but they've molded the pillow to the back of my head, yeah,
Okay.
and like put it in there like this. This is how still I have to sit. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's down to the millimeter because it's on my brain. It's down to the millimeter, bruv.
Uh-huh. Of course.
So, um, they pin me down. I lie down. The fucking pillow is like the back of the egg. And I'm
Mm.
going, what's going on? This feels fucking amazing. Like, she's like, yeah, we fucking molded it to your
To your
head.
cranium. To your cranium, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And
Mm.
she said, well, do you know when we did the face one? I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, we did it then at the same time. I'm like, oh, right. Well, that's fucking sweet, isn't it? So I'm lying down. I'm thinking, sweet. I'm about to like fucking, just like be like this.
Yeah.
And she puts this face mask on, yeah, that they've molded to my face
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago or something, 3 weeks ago. And they, at the time, it was fucking beaut. It was like they just put like, it's like getting a hot shave, like in the towels and shit. I'm like, oh, this is
So
amazing.
what is it made out of? Plastic?
Like a plasticky mesh, yeah.
And does it have a hole for your mouth to breathe and
No,
shit?
it just, no,
Oh.
because it's mesh, they just rely on that.
Oh, okay. So you can breathe through it.
The
Okay,
little
sweet.
holes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you look like
So,
Silence of the Lambs, the guy with the mask? That's what I'm picturing, Steve. That's what I can see in my head. You
uh,
idiot.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna ask the girls to take a photo next time
Okay, cool.
because,
Well, you got a photo of the aftermath.
yeah,
Let's see
yeah,
that.
and the look how fucking tight it is, bruv. Look how tight it was.
I pulled up a picture of Theme's face that he took. I'm assuming in the hospital, right? Yeah.
Yeah, look at the shit behind. That's like in the room.
And you've got the fucking imprint of the. It's like bubble wrap, just bubbles
Yeah,
like all
bubble
over
wrap
your
like on
face.
my cheeks as well.
I can see. You don't look happy, man.
No,
Well,
fucking hell,
obviously.
because I had to walk about. Like I have to walk outside the hospital like that for like fucking 30 minutes to 1 hour. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell.
You look like
Oh,
you've got like a lizard skin, like a
yeah,
scaly skin type thing. I
yeah.
swear they should use techniques like that on like movie shit.
So
Anyway,
they put this thing on, yeah. Naturally, it's like on well tight,
yeah.
and it's fucking fits your face exactly. And then they clip it in. Jeez, like it must come down like that and then go to the sides.
And they have a little clip just to hold
They
your
clip
head.
it in like six, and I'm getting pinned down by my face. Like my body's completely free.
Yeah, but
It
theme,
is
don't
the weirdest feeling
theme.
to be pinned down by your face.
Yeah, but don't act like you haven't had a big ass Latina do that to you. I don't know where my mind goes to these places. I'm sorry, theme, but that's what I can imagine. Sorry, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's different
of course.
because it's nailed on. You're like you're clipped in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, fucking hell, I can't even rip this off now.
It's one of those like leather clips, I'm assuming, where they like it's tight already, but then they clip it and it goes like that, and it just proper presses you in. Like, I mean,
Exactly.
fucking look at your face there, man. Jesus Christ.
And you have to be, I can't open my eyes.
Mm.
Can't even open your eyes because your eyelashes, they just they don't open. This that tight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you have to breathe through your nose,
Mm-mm.
hoping you like two of the holes of the mesh are like underneath your nostrils, isn't it? Because you can't, you're fucked.
Yeah. You don't
And
suffer
then,
from like phobia, like in general. You're not really claustrophobic,
no,
right?
not
Because that would
really.
freak some people out, I bet, man.
It freaks people out.
Yeah, I bet.
So
And how long you got to be sitting in there for each time?
like 8 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh, okay. Okay. So not prolonged time.
painless, bro.
Yeah.
Painless.
Sick. And what, you
It's
just hear a
weird.
noise? You just hear it. Zzz, whoop, whoop,
No,
chicka.
you don't even hear a noise.
Oh, shit.
You hear a noise when the machine moves, bzz, bzz, bzz,
Mm-mm-mm.
but then it's just like,
And it's
is this thing
literally
on?
just zapping a pinpoint
I tell
area
you
in
when
your brain.
you know it's on and working and everything's set up. When everyone leaves,
All right. Okay. Yeah. Then
everyone
you know.
leaves the room. You're like, yo, what's going on? You're like, hello, we go behind our screen now. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we can see you. Just give us a thumbs up if everything's. You're like, what? Like this, like
Fuck's
you've all
sakes.
fucked off because it's so dangerous.
Yeah, man.
Cunts, you know.
Well, it's like like, you know, obviously getting exposed. Well, obviously I'm not an expert here, but like these people are exposed to it every single day. They're
Yeah, I
working, so
think
they
they get
can't.
payment for that.
Yeah, and they can't be in, you know, right in front of it every fucking day. Yeah, for 20 weeks. How long are you doing it? Is it 6 weeks?
6.5 weeks, yeah.
6.5 weeks. Yeah, fucking hell, man. Zappage to
And
the
by
cranium.
week 2 or 3, my hair's gonna fall out.
Mm,
And by week like 6, 7, and 8, I'll just be completely knackered,
yeah,
completely fucked.
it's gonna drain the fuck out of you, man.
But I don't reckon anything's going to be as worse as that Christmas period when I was complete. Do you remember when I couldn't even answer to you?
I know, I know. Yeah,
I wasn't answering. I was like fucked. I was in bed, fucked, just like
yeah.
dead, thinking what's better, dead or this? Like it was that bad.
Jesus. No, I remember. I remember. Yeah, let's hope that that's the
So
worst of
everything
it.
they say and do now, it's
Mm.
going to be a piece of piss.
Yo, brother man. Yeah, you'll keep us informed, man. You let us know any fuckeries that happens or any jokes that happens to you during the process. But we've got
Yeah.
bare shit to cover today, man. We got a listener question. We got a couple of internet videos. We got a tune at the end. And obviously the Graff Critique and all that stuff, man. What shall we begin with, though?
Let's do Graff versus LA. Like, what's this
Oh,
Graff
yeah.
in LA thing?
Okay, well, as we all know, the World Cup is going to,
United
in the
States,
United
Mexico,
States
Canada.
and Canada. Um, so yeah, they're trying to buff all the Graff as they do, before the Olympics, before a big event where they're expecting loads of tourists, they usually do a big cleanup. They tried doing it in LA, and this is a little news report I found. And then I got another video of a reaction to the news report by a LA graffiti writer. Let's check out this
Mm.
first.
This is the 101 freeway, and we are right by the overpass near the Alameda Street exit. Caltrans, they were out here this morning essentially covering up what taggers did over the weekend. Take a look at this video. This is what happened after the Ivy wall was initially installed on Friday by Caltrans. Sometime over the weekend, taggers came out here and tagged over the graffiti-resistant Ivy wall, proving the point it's not all that resistant. Now,
The Ivy wall they're talking about, they put the green on the wall.
Yeah, you can see the
thinking-
top of it.
Yeah, thinking that would stop writers from hitting it, because this is probably quite a notorious spot where all the writers hit it and stuff. Anyway, let's continue.
the Ivy wall was installed over the weekend by Caltrans, and it's part of Governor Gavin Newsom's billion-dollar beautification effort to clean things up by way of picking up trash and removing graffiti. Newsom launched the statewide project in 2021 to clean up public spaces across the state. Here in LA, graffiti is, of course, nothing new. It is everywhere, and the city annually spends about $11 to $15 million on graffiti removal. Just last month, LA Metro approved $10 million to clean graffiti from buses and train stations. Additionally, there is now a big push, as you guys mentioned, to beautify LA leading up to the FIFA World Cup, the Super Bowl, and, of course, the Summer Olympics. Now, these images posted to social media have been gaining a lot of comments from people in reaction, people questioning how effective these cleanup efforts really are, or just political optics.
Once we do the installation, say from day one, a week or so later, we'll get a tag. We mitigate that within 24 hours. We may get another one, a month or so down the road. However, we mitigate it and it goes away, and the taggers pretty much go to another location.
Okay, that's
We mitigate it. did he say?
mitigate it. Yeah, that's the language they're using.
Why the fuck is he saying that?
Oh, well, what does mitigate mean? It means control, right? Or am I
Yeah,
getting that
but
fucked
like,
up? Yeah.
you
Oh,
don't fucking mitigate that. You just fucking get your broom out, mate, and clean it.
well, yeah.
What are you
But they,
talking about with your bitch ass?
but okay, so
Did you
let's
see LA?
hear.
I'd hate to live in LA, bruv.
Yeah, LA. I mean, yeah,
I
same. It
would
doesn't sound appealing.
fucking hate it, bruv.
That doesn't sound appealing.
I could do a whole episode about how I'd hate to live in America.
Me too, brother. Of course, but LA is a huge place as well. Like, we underestimate just how big LA is. There's like, so there's Oakland. Oakland sounds cool. San
Yeah.
Francisco, parts of it sound cool, but apparently
That's not,
parts of
you're
it are.
talking about California.
Okay, yeah,
California is a
maybe.
big place. LA
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not a
maybe.
big place.
Yeah, okay, no, fair enough. Maybe I'm getting confused here. Um,
You see the
but yeah.
traffic, just like from bumper
Well,
to
I
bumper.
wouldn't even want to visit America now. If I had the money to go America, there's a million places I'd rather go, man. You know what I mean? America's
Mm.
just and America's like England, but just worse and full of Americans. Like fuck that place, man. But yeah, let's check out this graffiti writer from LA, how he reacted to that news thing.
Are you stupid? You fucking think that's graffiti proof? You guys really can't figure this out? This was painted in 1984. You think anybody gives a shit about this 42 years later? Move with the times. Nobody gives a fuck about something that was done when Ronald Reagan was president 42 fucking years ago. If you want people to stop painting over your murals, just get graffiti writers to paint the fucking murals. Do you see this? Do you think anyone's painted over these murals? Did anyone paint over this mural? No. Oh, do you know who controls drugs? Drug dealers. Do you know who controls the paint on the walls? It's these fucking guys. Graffiti writers. These are the guys that control the fucking walls. Do you see these CBS letters? These have been here for 4 years. No one's tagged over it. Do you know why? Because it's done by a fucking graffiti writer. If you want to control the walls, you get the graffiti writers to do your fucking murals. You guys really can't figure this shit out?
So, I mean, he looks like an older dude, like, an OG or whatever. So, his argument is okay, because that wall that they're trying to protect, the one in the news section, apparently, like we just saw there was some old mural there since the 80s. It's been up there, no one respects it, and he's just going, well, of course not. It's fucking old. And they're trying every technique apart from just reaching out to the writers and like kind of be like, okay, well, do something nice on it. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And I know that kind of obviously there's a bunch of writers who'll be like, now fuck that legal commission work, fuck that, fuck that. And I get that side of it. You don't have to do it. Yeah. But there's plenty of writers who will be more than happy to do it. But you got to get the right writers. If you get the wrong writer, that's getting dogged
Shit, I get dogged.
immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like a tricky one. I get that. But I mean, I kind of see a little bit of sense in it, but it's never gonna work anyway, especially in a place like LA where graff is just so fucking prevalent, man. You know, LA, the scene, the graff scene, for all the derogatory things we can say about LA, it has a healthy fucking graff scene, man. I mean, looking from the outside, a long
And a decent
history,
chicken and waffle scene.
decent chicken and waffles, and nice, yeah, of course, the Mexican food there as well is, supposed to be,
Skateboarding. Yeah. The Mexican food.
and I kind of agree. Tentatively, I agree with the whole, like, rather than working against it, try and find avenues of working with it. You know what I mean? I think they'll get a lot further doing that. It's not perfect. Even if they get a writer to do it, there's still it still might get tagged over, shit like that happens, but it depends on the writer. But I don't know, Theme, what was your thoughts just overall about that?
Which dickhead? Do you know what?
Mm.
My friend, well, not my friend, my acquaintance, because he's pissed me off.
Yeah.
His dad made a fortune, made a killing, yeah, because he sold his company to like a massive company, and his company was called Living Walls, and it was basically, just a hedge. That was it. And I used to be like, what? That's it. So but he put
Living
like
wall.
hedges between the lanes on the motorway.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's a wall. But in Bumpkin Land where they lived, like it doesn't matter if there's nothing, there's no like barrier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can get
So
through.
yeah. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, he just sold it for like millions and millions and millions of pounds to the fucking like some bloke and I'm like, what? So whoever's done that and thought it's not graph proof, thought it is graph proof,
Yeah.
is a fucking idiot, mate. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, God knows, man. I mean, I'm not going to exactly give them ways that they can prevent graft. I'm not going to give them
Yeah,
ideas now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's plenty, but
yeah.
fucking hell, selling. So your mate just sells hedges, basically, and made meals off it. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, he sold
Does
it.
he
Living Walls. It was called Living Walls. I was like, what the fuck is that?
living? Well, that's a good spin on
Yeah,
it.
you're just telling people like basically we're just doing a wall, but it's alive. It's called a hedge. It's formerly known as a hedge.
Mm, Jesus, man. I mean, look, back to like the buff idea. I mean, to a certain degree here with the brown walls and they're like, keeping on
Mm,
top of it. If they catch a tag on there, immediately buff it. You know what I mean? It does
mm.
eventually wear away at writers and they go, okay, there's no point in doing that wall. Like it kind of, and then
Yeah,
but then a couple years will pass and some other new writers will come along and then they'll start taking spots that people just thought were just not worth doing, but then they'll start doing it. It will start building again. And then it's just a cycle, isn't it? It's just a never
yeah.
ending
You know that
cycle.
spot when you come out of South Ealing,
Mm.
walk up the stairs of South Ealing,
Oh, on the right.
Piccadilly line on the right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bass has got a thing there,
Doesn't
and
Trappy
then
and Vex got a big thing above it?
yeah, Fast
Yeah.
has got a thing there. And you
Fast,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah.
I always like
That's
that
one of
spot.
those spots that's been buffed. That whole spot has been buffed quite recently, like very
Uh-huh.
recently.
Can we go?
And
Don't tell people. I'm kidding.
well, I reckon that's part of because they're buffing like the whole of White City Station,
Oh, I heard the circles, everything got buffed. I heard everything.
both sides. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't give a fuck about White City, and they suddenly give like a massive shit. Then the kids came and painted it,
Mm.
and that's been buffed.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna be
So
odd.
they painted it post buff, and it's been buffed. That new one has been buffed already. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? But
Well,
that spot there in South Ealing, that's why I was bringing this up, is a classic spot. I don't know why. It's like a classic
yeah.
spot. It's been around, like everyone's had like something, on there.
I remember Mudlag had a nice thing on there for a little while.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ages ago
maybe
in the
that's what I'm
90s.
remembering.
Yeah. Him and Yan, I think.
Everything
Were there.
Mutlaq does is bad man. So
I
I
mean, you know
probably
what I mean?
I probably thought it was a bad man back then. That's why I'm remembering it. But
Mm.
yeah, and then and if you do one or two things, like there was a TS or something throw ups on there before, like two of them on there, and a dub,
Mm.
right? Bass and Wink, I think Bass and Wink, and the people just allowed it to
Mm.
be there, and then someone added something. Someone added something. Trappy comes along, puts a fucking ladder down,
Yeah, massive. Yeah, big.
goes above them, puts the video on fucking
Yeah, yeah. But
internet.
it was there for a while though. It's not like they buffed it immediately after. It was there for a good, maybe even year, I would say. That
What,
was there.
Trappies?
Yeah. They did
Yeah,
that a while
maybe.
ago. I mean, about a year ago.
Yeah, but it's
But the Bass
always
has been
like,
there. Bass has been there, I'm talking 5+ years, maybe more. I
yeah,
don't know. But yeah.
years,
Yeah. Sorry.
years and years and years.
So your point is, it's like it gets built up, and then they have to fucking
Yeah.
buff it. They don't have a fucking choice.
When people start bringing ladders,
Yeah.
because there's no space there, bruv. That's why you're bringing the ladder. There's
I
no
know.
space.
It's true.
And
So what was your overall message? Like, people don't go overboard on spots and then they might leave it. I don't
no, I'm
know.
saying that's one of those spots that they just allow like a certain amount of grab, and then
Mm.
it goes. There's a side of it, like a side return, and then there's the back. That the next part is someone's house,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it goes white a little bit, and I'm like, and they've buffed it, and then there's a white buffage
Yeah.
next to like a huge dog shit brown buffage, and
Yeah.
I'm like, did the TFL do the white bit for them? Let's say like we're here, hello love, we're just buffing the side of that bit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and your house backs onto it. Do you want us to do? She's like, oh yeah, please. And to
Yeah,
do it in
probably.
white. You know what I mean? We'll do it in the same color.
You mentioned White City, that Fume Crutz and who else was on that bit? Like on the
Bass.
platform. And Bass. That was there for years as well. But then I noticed recently a couple other people got a couple tags around it. slowly, and then now, yeah, like but that was
I
there
don't know
for a
if that
fucking
one's
time.
buffed, by the way.
I think it is. You know what? I can't say. I haven't been
I
there.
don't think that one's buffed. I'm talking about shit that they paint brown
Yeah.
and they don't have to actually buff it. They just paint over it.
Just brown. Yeah.
If they want to get rid of that one, they have to get the power hose out. You know
They
what I
got to
mean?
power hose the motherfucker.
Power hose that bitch.
Jesus Christ, man. And also another thing that I'm just on the buff thing. I remember from back in the day when I got nicked for like doing little tags, and they would put the price tag of what it cost to buff it. And this literally, I'm talking a little mini tag from a little pen, yeah, on a brick wall that's painted white. All they have to do is go with white paint gone.
Yeah.
But they're like, that costs £400 to remove, yeah, because they're obviously putting in the paint and the guy going
Minimal
up
call out
there
fee,
and
love. It's a
minimum
minimal
call.
call out fee.
Yeah, exactly. So they add on. So when I hear all these things like, oh, we've spent 10 million, $11 million on buff, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's so,
Yeah.
it's
You got
it's
some
a weird,
rich cleaners going around.
you know what I mean? Wearing Versace and shit, like, yo,
How rich is
pulling
your
up
cleaner?
and
You just gave him what, 15 mil? You better turn up in fucking Gucci, bruv.
yo. Uh, Listen, the buff will always fail. Shout out TBF. You know what I
The
mean?
buff fails.
All right, let me get into this one as well. This is another weird video I saw doing the rounds a couple weeks ago from a French artist. Yeah, he's done something weird now with the graffiti on the streets and stuff. So just check it out.
He turned graffiti into text. French artist Mathieu Tremblin's Tag Clouds project transforms graffiti tags into crisp, legible typefaces such as Helvetica or Times New Roman, while preserving their original colours, scale and placement. Inspired by his own background in tagging, Tremblin draws parallels between graffiti as a marker of urban, drifting and digital keyword clouds, highlighting both as systems of navigation and identity. By making tags readable, he invites the public to notice and appreciate these often overlooked urban signatures, reframing them as part of the city's cultural fabric. His work sparks debate, seen by some as a tribute to graffiti and by others as a sanitization, but ultimately challenges how we perceive and value street expression in controlled urban spaces.
So yeah, just to kind of to the people just listening, like this French artist, he's going around, he sees like a surface that's just got tags all over it. He's buffed the wall and then redone the tags, but in a clear, legible font, like it was typed out on a typewriter. In the color of the tag though, but like clearly written and then placed exactly on the wall where the tag was. So if they overlap, then he'll have them overlapping. If you know, but you can really read it as opposed to obviously the tags to the layman. Most people can't read. They just think, oh, it's scribbles or whatever.
To the flagrant.
Yeah, and some people saying that, oh, it's a tribute to Graff, and some are saying it's sanitizing the Graff, you know what I mean? Because you're taking the style element out of the Graff and like kind of what's the fucking
Yeah, I
point?
liked it, but then I thought about style.
Well, and the person who sent this in, well, one of the people, a few people sent this in, but someone said, oh, look, the buff man is bored of Graff. I was like, yeah, that made me cry.
Yeah, he's bored of the buff.
I mean, he
So the most
comes from
important thing
Graff.
on this, yeah, is that they do the same word. Because if
Yeah.
he didn't do your tag, then you'd be like, hello, mate, what's going on? Why have you written mongoose on the wall? Do you know what I mean? In
Yeah.
some nice font for like other mongooses to fucking read. Like I don't
Shout
give a shit
Shout out Mongoose.
about no mongoose.
Yeah.
But he's done the same, so maybe the general public can read that and recognize. Imagine if Tox was out there and it just said, well, they know that already.
He wouldn't have to do much, yeah, because it's pretty legible font. Like look here. It says one BEAUF, one booth with the star next to it, little arrow coming around.
One booth.
And then if you look at his version of it,
BEAUF.
you know, it's just typed out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like and I think it's interesting. I think it's, again, it can spark a debate, I guess. And like, your average Joe, your layman, who I think this is predominantly aimed at them. Because I wouldn't like if someone buffed my tag and then did it like this. I'd be a bit annoyed at first, but then I'd be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? And I can get how, it can get your normies chatting about it a bit and go, oh, I never realized it said that. Oh, rest in peace, Fredo. Okay, so they're beaking up his mate who passed away. Okay, and there's this one, Flexogra.
Yeah, and that shit can lead to like, marketing.
Yeah. I mean,
serious marketing where serious, like money can be rolled in.
in what
Because
way?
there's a lot more people than just writers recognizing your shit.
Oh,
So
right.
if you got like
If
all
you,
city 15 billion times in Paris,
Mm.
there's a pretty good chance that people like will see your name everywhere
Yeah.
if this guy does it everywhere. The thing is, you got to rely on this guy
Yeah.
to be active, super
Yeah, no,
active.
I don't know how much he's done it. I'm sure I haven't looked into it too deeply, man, how often he does it. If this is like a regular thing that he's doing every day and going out there and doing this on everything. I'm sure he probably just did it for this one art project and he like maybe had some
Yeah, of
sort of
course.
thing and he did it like 10, 20 times maybe. I think it's interesting, man. I mean, I've never seen something like this before in this way. To make kind of tags more legible to the average Joe. But then again, let's say Graff was like this. Let's say Graff, for some reason, when it first started and developed, it wasn't about style. It was about just putting a word on the wall that everyone can read. It is dumb. It wouldn't have become the culture that it is.
Which
It
is what it
wouldn't.
was, by the way. It wasn't about style. It was about just
No,
putting a word on the wall.
you're right to a degree. Like when you're talking about Tacky 181, for example, went all city in New York, the first guy to go. Yeah, his tag was very legible, but you could still see they would have like underlines, little decorations around it. I think early on the style element, even though it was very basic and very crude because it was the early days, I still think people were like, no, I got better style. I got better. I think it was still a thing. And then it just developed into making clouds around your tag and then stars. And then that developed into the dub style, the bubble letters. And then, you know what I mean? Then eventually it became now today where you got fucking like Picasso fucking people doing like crazy tags with both hands with fucking crazy shit coming out of it, like left, right, and center.
I was in McDonald's the other day and they had Graff everywhere,
What is part of the decoration? I fucking
part of
hate
the
McDonald's for
decoration,
that. I hate
hanging
them.
from boards.
I hate them. We've spoken about this on the pod, and I always try and catch a tag on the wall as well because it just blends in with the background anyway. They never really buff it. I mean, if you do it on the sly, the Ealing one has got bear buffs, bear tags from people on this
Bare
one.
buffs. You've
Yeah,
got
on
bare buffs.
are bare tags like in the corner where it's just out of the eyesight. Probably no cameras pointing at it. That part of Ealing McDonald's just got bare blams from bare writers. I hate McDonald's for that because if you look at it, I reckon they use some sort of AI thing because they've never got a full, complete tag. Or if they do, it's really unlegible. Because
Yeah.
I think one guy, I think in San Francisco, in LA, or somewhere like that, they ended up suing McDonald's because he saw some of his graph being used in the McDonald's thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's are using some sort of AI technology just to change the tags ever so slightly so they're not exactly like the original and just
You
plaster.
don't even have to put an original in these days.
Well, yeah,
You
exactly.
put in, I want some tags
Yeah,
on a wall,
exactly.
make them look illegible and messy.
Yeah. And doesn't that as well, another reason why it winds me up, the McDonald's thing, doesn't it just throw in the face of all the people who complain about Graph? Oh, it looks nasty, it's
Yeah.
intimidating, it's
Come
this,
and
it's
take your
that.
kids for food in the place surrounded
It's
by
like,
Graff.
let's just surround ourselves with it. Yeah, look how cool that is. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just so fucking hypocritical and fucking annoying. Fucking hate that shit. And then now, if we go and do a tag on the outside of any McDonald's, what do you reckon is going to happen? You getting the book thrown at you, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and they're like, well,
Yeah.
you're using it for fucking selling burgers and shit. Anyway, man, fuck those people, man.
Oh, yeah, and M&S, yeah?
Mm.
M&S, yeah? Easy peelers.
The plastic things where you open it with a peel and then they're supposed to reseal.
Yeah, but that as well. That
I,
no, but
I was
that as
gonna
well.
rant. I
That
was
as
gonna
well.
rant about that the other day because that shit does not reseal, man. And it's not just M&S; they all fucking do it. It's like the cheese packets. They're like, yeah, easily resealable, and you just peel the thing off, and you try to stick it down, it's just crumpling up. Your cheese
But
turns into fucking hard rocks, man.
when they say like if it's like a microwave pasta, for example, you got the remove sleeve, remove film,
Yeah,
remove
yeah, yeah.
film.
Okay, yeah.
Their film, M&S, is the only one to peel off.
Okay.
Sainsbury's, Tesco, Waitrose, fucking Asda, all of them. Lidl
Yeah. Oh, you
peels off
can't
the
peel
edge
it
bit around the side.
around the outside, or it'll peel like a long thin triangle, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's like a hole through it.
And you're like, that's why. I'm paying them my money to go to M&S. That's the reason why. Shit
All
like
right.
that. No, easy peelers are little like satsumas,
Okay.
and they're easy to peel, funnily enough,
Mm.
and they are super fucking tasty. And I was arguing with the missus. I must have got a dud because this one, yeah, I'm gonna fucking show you how much I've been peeling it.
Yeah.
Wasn't easy peeling. Like, how long have we been filming now?
I don't know, but half
I want
an
it
hour
down
or
to
so.
the minute.
I don't know, half an hour, more than half an hour.
No,
I
it
can't
should
see.
say on your end.
Oh no,
Um,
yeah.
and I've just finished it, peeling it.
All right, okay.
So it was not an easy peeler, but because when I took the first section,
Mm.
I thought this is banging. This is unbelievable. This is the best thing I've ever had in my life. That is, how do they do that? Do they go to like,
Biogenetic engineering and shit,
yeah,
man. Yeah,
that's
of
what I'm saying.
course.
But the buyers,
Does it have
the
pits in it?
M&S buyers, yeah,
Does it have
must have
pits in it?
gone to every like banging farm first
Mm.
and said contract M&S. So when Waitrose and Tesco and that rock up, they're like, meh, we can't sell you any of our oranges because they're bad man.
Yeah.
It's strictly for bad men only.
Yeah, I'm sure all that stuff is happening for sure. Does it have pits in it as well, like little seeds in those
I had one
satsumas?
yesterday, said seedless, came with a seed.
Came with the seed, yeah. No, it's all
I'm writing
biogenetic.
down a list of complaints to tell M&S.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's not
Rough-
because you can't just do that. You know, like biochemical, genetically engineered oranges. That is,
Yeah, of course you can.
you've got to put the fucking on the label.
No, you don't even. There's mad loopholes
You
and shit
do.
nowadays. And when I say biogenetically, I'm not saying they're like in a science lab with test tubes and shit, like growing fucking like it's just like they breed them together and they just until they get the one they want, and then they keep breeding that one. They don't even have to fucking tell you about that shit, man. They do it with chickens. They do it with fucking every living thing that we buy. And you're talking about that. Like I saw a video the other day. This guy, he had 5 million tons worth of potatoes, and it was only for chips made in fucking Five Guys in America. Like he was filming the warehouse. I'm talking to the ceiling, piles, massive fucking warehouse, piles of these fucking, and they had these big tractors and shit to pick up all the things and load the vans that were going off into all
With
the
the
fucking,
tatties.
yeah, it's going to all the fucking, and these are all like measured and they're shaped so that they get a certain length of chip and shit. Like, these are all made specifically just for fucking Five Guys because they have a certain length of chip they have to fucking do or some shit, and it has to have the skin
No
on
wonder
it.
they always chuck in more in the brown pack.
Oh
At the
yeah, I
bottom
love
of the
them for
packet,
that.
there's more chips because they're like, fuck that, we've got fucking millions of chips.
You know what's mad? Just before the pandemic, I was working for an events company, and one of the events we did was the big, like, it was like a team building
These
thing
lights. These
for
fucking
fun.
lights.
Fair enough. It was a team building event for all the new managers for this new restaurant coming to England. It hadn't come to England yet, and they were like, it's a new one called Five Guys. I'd already been to Five Guys because I'd already been to America, and my cousins took me there. But yeah, so it was literally the beginning, and part of the team building was don't be skimpy on the fries, give them more fries. It's like a way to get people to come back. Like it's all done on purpose. It's not just them, the one guy being generous behind the counter. They do that.
Yeah.
They do that. It's like part of their training is to dash in bare more chips.
Yeah.
And I love
There's
that.
been board meetings about the fries, and then they filter it down to the managers, and then it goes to the
Yeah,
staff.
and like you go to McDonald's, you order fries. I always, like in a drive-through, for example, and I always check the fries. They're always half full. And I always
Yeah.
give it back, and I'm like, "Can you fill that up for me?" And they're always like, "Okay," and they fill it up like properly. Yeah, I have to do it every single time they're skimping on them fucking chips. And
This
I
is a
swear,
man who never eats McDonald's, by the way.
yeah, when I do, like, I want my fucking chips, and then fucking, and I bet you that is also from the top down. Oh, skimp out on the chip. You know how many millions and millions and millions of dollars they probably save just from skimping on chips and people not complaining.
Now, as
'Cause
someone
what-
who's worked at McDonald's, I can tell you it's on the chip scooper.
Oh yeah, well there you go. You scoop it and put it in. Yeah.
Scoop
So you have
it.
different sizes, scoops.
Different lines on the same scooper. There's not even different scoopers for the fucking different size chips. You can
Oh,
have
right.
one scooper. It's got 3 lines, and bang, 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 and you just go up to that line, and then you've also got the packet.
Yeah.
So the packet doesn't let you fuck it up because it's like, no, I can't take any more.
Yeah, but they always fucking half fill it, man. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be able to see the back of the back
Yeah, but
of
you
the
can only
packet.
go less. You can't go more. Going less is fine. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
part of the
exactly.
plan.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
going
yeah.
more,
Yeah, you can't go more. Yeah, yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yo, anyway, fuck McDonald's as well. Yeah.
Fuck McDonald's.
Anyway, let's get into this listener question. Yeah, and then we'll do some graph critiques,
Critique. Do
man.
some graph critique.
This I found this interesting question. I mean, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I've got to show you how much I've peeled.
Hi lads, it's Naz. Hope all is well and the good. Arms house to your mum's house for life. Right, first question is, what graffiti trend do you think is going to vanish in the next decade or so? And are we going to miss it or celebrate it? And the second question is, what's one classic toy mistake that accidentally pushed the culture forward? This could be both in a negative or a positive way. Something that's kind of like stuck onto the future of graffiti. I don't know. Is that a good question? I don't know. We'll see. Hope it works. Take care, guys.
Salute Naz. Thank you for sending that in.
Big up Naz.
People,
Big
please.
up Naz.
Keep sending in. We don't have many voice note questions. It can be a question. It can be a funny story. It can be like a riddle. It can be about anything. It doesn't even have to just be about graph. But please make it a voice note. Send it in to the DMs on the Instagram or via the email. All the links are below. So yeah, so just to run down this
Question 1. What graffiti trend do you think is going to vanish in the next decade, and are we going to miss it or celebrate?
Let's tackle that first.
Insides on the Piccadilly, insides on
gonna
the
say.
insides on everything because of cameras, and fucking insides on the Piccadilly and insides on the Central.
I mean, insides, I can see if they go ahead with the AI facial recognition cameras, where this is not just about facial, they recognize your gait, how you walk, they can pick up all these things. They're going to have cameras on everything inside the trains,
Your
all
height.
that stuff. Yeah.
How
And,
fat is your ass?
you know, it's
Badass.
gonna happen. I'm sure we will, you know, there'll be ways around it. There will be little ways around it, but the way it is now, I don't see that.
Yeah, but look at the
It's
district
last-
line. When they put the district line, change that to what it is now.
Yeah.
Insides went out the window, mate.
Done. Yeah.
Because there's like a billion cameras and fucking, you're like, what?
Mm-hmm. And it's they're on it with the buff. They buff it immediately. They got plenty of trains. They got plenty of
You
funding.
know what I was thinking? Guys are going to have to go back to, which is considered toy, when someone was getting a reach and you're like all covered round. You're like, keep dog, mask me or something. We had a word for it.
Shield me.
Shield.
it. Yeah. Well, that was when you're billing a zoot in the wind. You're like, shield the zoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone had their jackets up and shit. Yeah. That was shielding from the wind, but this is shielding from cameras and from bystanders.
I forgot about shielding in the zoo in a bomber jacket
Yeah.
with the orange lining, bruv.
Yeah, and you're like that.
Like,
Don't set
come
fire.
on.
And it's all highly flammable jackets as well. You're there, go burning Rocky and shit.
Fucking
Joke.
so fucking flammable, man.
Yeah.
So fucking flammable.
So yeah, in 10 years or so, I can see them like really going in on the surveillance, man. You know, Palantir, all them fucking companies, they're all coming and they're all bringing all that shit here. And yeah, we got to try and resist it for as long as possible. But
You see
know
the
what I mean?
central line now? It's fucking clean as dick.
No, I was on one the other day. It wasn't super battered, but it wasn't super clean either.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's the other?
there was a
What's the other day? Like how many weeks?
about a week ago.
Just a week ago.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm just trying to recollect now, but I remember seeing Blams on there. But yeah, I think that's the inside specifically is probably going to be, you know, taken down. But then again, what about with the fucking invisible ink stuff that comes back in the red in the light? You know,
Yeah,
sunlight.
you're still on camera doing it though, aren't you?
Yeah, true.
If you stand up and you do like that,
That's true.
you're
That's
still
true.
on camera.
But who knows? Yeah, what other like kind of cloaking devices will arise? You know what I mean? From now and
Yeah.
10 years. I mean, who knows? I
How
remember
are
as
kids
well.
going to get nicked in 10 years?
I remember someone, I don't even know if this is still a thing, but I remember someone releasing like clothing, anti-AI facial recognition clothing that has kind of warped faces on the jumper or the jacket. Have you seen that as well, Theme? This was about
Nah.
it was a few years ago, so I don't even know if it was fucking bullshit when I saw it. But it's like because obviously the camera looks where your eye, nose, and mouth is, and then that's where it zeroes in on your face. But if you wear this clothing, apparently it freaks out the cameras, and they can't zero in on any one face, you know? I remember seeing
Anti
that
anti facial recognition
clothing. Yeah,
clothing.
I could probably bring it up on here.
Oh my days. This
Yeah,
is such a fucking bunch of shit.
is it? Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at these ones. Look at this woman.
Oh, this woman here with the mask on.
Yeah.
I mean, the mask. Yeah, you'd think a mask. But
But
anyway, I remember seeing.
anti-surveillance
Yeah, and the mask.
is not, mate, they're not gonna be getting confused by this, are they?
I'm sure eventually the computer will work it out. You know what I'm saying?
It looks fucking dog shit.
It does look weird. I mean, they kind of look like those jumpers Biggie used to wear. Remember those? What were they called?
Yeah,
Coogee jumpers.
yeah.
Coogee. What was it? Coogee jumpers. I would just get some Coogee jumpers, man, bopping around like fucking. Yeah, you know what I mean? Wear one of them. You'd be rolling, man. I always wanted one of these. That's the
Did
classic
you?
Biggie. I don't know why. Just 90s kind of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of, you know what I mean? Loud and garish kind of 90s stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I can get away with that. Maybe not.
How much are they?
They're not cheap. The real ones aren't cheap. The actual Coogie ones, but there's so many imitation ones you can get for mad cheap. Uh, I don't know how much they are, man. I'm sure they're a couple £100.
£1,089.
Yeah, there you go. If you get like a throwback vintage one, there's 2 grand here for one. There's 1,300 for this one.
Damn.
Yeah, they're not cheap, man. It's designer wear, isn't it? Why do you
Anyway,
think?
this is drifting
Yeah.
away from the listener's question.
This. Okay, the second part of the question was even more interesting. What's one classic toy mistake that accidentally pushed the culture forward? We kind of mentioned one earlier about things getting buffed and then writers giving up on that spot, and then eventually a toy will come along, go, oh, what's this spot? And just start painting it and make everyone else realize, oh no, that spot's cool again. I don't know
Yeah.
about pushing the culture forward, but that's a toy thing that can kind of help people.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that make
really good
sense?
actually, because that's true
Yeah.
and has happened before.
Yeah, and I think the word here, the main word is accidentally, because toys do a lot of, shit that's annoying and a lot of, just things that new people do. You know what I mean? No matter
Yeah.
what you're talking about, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But they could accidentally like mix an ink thing that would fucking be the baddest stainer. They don't even realize what they're doing. You
That's
know
the
what I mean?
thing. We don't really know because if like a border was someone doing a border was like
Mm.
someone saying, "Oh, fuck this outline color, man. I'm gonna try it again," and they fucked it up, and they were like, "Yo,
Yeah, and
that's
then
pretty cool," and then it just takes on going to do a border or one time around your thing.
I'm
We
sure
wouldn't
there's
know that.
I'm sure there's been bare incidences like that. Yeah, where just like trial and error
The
things, and then they just
origins of certain
become
bits.
yeah,
You don't know if they were a mistake.
yeah, that's
Like
true.
cracks in a fucking dub. Highlights. I've always thought highlights that can be. I'll put my highlights if there's any, where shadow and highlights. If there's
Mm.
any bit of my dub that's fucked, I'll be like, okay, we're going to the left, and we'll just go over it. Like,
Yeah,
brush, 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 brush,
exactly. You
brush.
can fix bits with the highlights. But the thing is, a couple of things you've mentioned, like the border and highlights, that all comes from graphic design. That was a thing in graphic design that graffiti writers kind of took, from pop culture. And same with cracks, I assume. Probably some writer saw it. I think in the movie poster for Ben-Hur. You know that film with that
Mm,
guy with the chariots and like 8 people
yeah.
died and the making of that movie. Have you seen the poster for it with the big blockbuster letters with the cracks coming off it? Hold on, now I gotta bring it up now. Movie poster. You know, with these blockbuster letters, maybe someone in the 70s saw that and was like, hold on, those cracks look kind of cool running through the letters with the 3D. Let
Yeah.
me bite that, you know? And like in Star Wars, there's that scene, the famous scene where Case 2, the King of Style, he's looking at the movie poster for, is it Mammal Man or something? It's got some woman with the eagle with the eyes.
Trance? Ha, 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 ha. Instead of that eyes. Yeah, word. Look at that eagle. Word. I said, look at the eyes like it's eye. Know where he got that from, right? Von Gold and who? Frank Rosetta. Beachmaster.
The way the letters is
The epic
breaking up.
adventures of a new kind of hero. That's what we're gonna be, the fresh extraterrestrial brothers. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, yo, man, Frank Frazetta, because that's the artist who did the posters for that movie. So yeah, we got a lot of things from pop culture, not necessarily from toys, unless you want to call the graphic designer who made this poster, if he's a toy, technically he's a graph toy. But
1959.
and I'm sure there's plenty of examples of this. Like I've even read somewhere like different movie posters, different like packaging for sweet products and stuff, and obviously from cartoons and comic books, Vaughn Bodie and all that. So, you know, they've taken, you know, when it comes to shadows and bubbles and stars and shit like that, you know, a lot of things are taken from stuff that already kind
Letters
of...
have been around before graph, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm just saying border and shines. But what kind of toy behavior could end up pushing the culture forward? I don't know. Let us know in the comments, people, if you think of anything as well. I think that's quite an interesting thing, but it's so hard to measure. You know what I mean? Like you said, it was just so hard to pinpoint a thing that a toy did that ended
To
up.
ascertain the origins.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even
no.
and that's crazy. Like, you know, there's so much dispute on the history of hip hop, and the people are still alive. The people who created hip hop, let alone stuff that was like before hip hop. People try and talk about the origins. It's so difficult to fucking measure these things, man. But yo, Naz, thank you for sending that question.
The Nazanator.
Let's get some graph critiques done, and then we'll move on with our lives, man. All right, let's go with this one. Can you see it, Theme? Yeah.
Yeah.
Another.
I wish I didn't.
This is another Booba special. Why you use blue and pink, man? It's boring, Graff. Yeah. So I don't mean to do the accent, but black outline, blue fade into like a turquoisey blue, down rock 3D, pink with like purpley pink with like black lines going through it. Kind of edgy letters, not, you know, not spiky, but pointy, like with edges, you know what I mean? It's not like bubble letters. He's put up his mates here in red on the right, but you can't really see it because of all the graph behind it. And he's got a red one time with a little halo. ADL, easy. If that's the ADL I'm thinking of, salute. It says OTAP, OTAP. What sticks out to you, Theme, man? You still there, bro? You frozen? You look
Pato. Pato. Spelt backwards. It's got to be.
Potato.
OTAP. What the fuck is OTAP?
Sounds like an ancient Egyptian. Pharaoh OTAP.
Sounds like a dance move, like a
yeah, maybe
female dance move. Oh, I'm going to my class, OTAP class today.
I'm doing my OTAP classes. It's like tap dance, but like with an O face.
Yeah.
Sorry. OTAP, man. I mean,
come on, bruv. What are you doing to us, bruv?
It's not the worst thing we've been sent in, obviously. Yeah, it's competent. You know, the bits are kind of all in the right place. The top of the T is a bit too big compared. I mean, well, no, it kind of fits, but then the A, you know, and the P, they should, like the middle of the A the top of it should line up with the top of the O. You see there? So maybe have them all a bit more top heavy, similar to that. Again, I'm nitpicking here.
You see the style of the P, yeah?
Yeah.
Why isn't it done in all of that style? So that's like a basic style. You see how he's done like the little indent into the bit that goes up? Just do a few, just do a few of those. And keep it neat.
Where can you put...
You see the A?
Yeah.
Like it's just not with it.
I think
the
you're
T
being too
is
harsh.
too fat.
Yeah.
And the O, I hate O's like that. I fucking hate them like
I
that.
don't
I
like this
fucking
bottom
hate it.
lip.
I fucking hate it. I
don't like-
fucking hate that shit.
He's made it like an A, but just connected the bottom bit with a weird zigzag line
Yeah.
kind of going up like that. And yeah, I don't like these either, man. I don't like the O's like that. It's kind of like an O, similar to like the, and again, I don't want to go too in on asthma. We have a couple times. You know, the tops of his A, the way it goes in, and he's got like the bunny ears. It's kind of like the opposite of that at the bottom with the O, if that makes sense. Big up asthma. I don't mean to go on you, man. Yeah, it's again, I think you're being a bit harsh. It's not that bad. We've seen a lot worse. The letters, at least there's a little bit of continuity. The T sticks out for the reason I pointed out. But at least the bars of the thing are like relatively same. Gets a little bit skinny on the P, but it's all right. He just needs work, man. Needs to work on it, man. You know what I mean? Keep at
You
it.
need to get the lines, the black lines in the 3D
Also, yeah,
correct. That's like important if you're doing that sort of 3D
exactly.
because
Yeah,
it really can fuck it up. So there's spaces where there's places on the letter, for example, where you can the bottom of the O, like the corner of an O, if you just do like a line, like a thin line on that.
here, this bit here.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you just put fat ones as well because there's people make that's when it looks kind of weird when you like don't know if it's meant to just represent the square of the 3D or if it's like bosh a big black mark on the thing.
No, they should all at least be going downward. He's got one here veering off to the left.
Yeah,
He's got
look at
another
the
one
A.
here veering to the right.
Yeah,
And in the
exactly.
middle of the A here, he's got like, yeah, whoop, whoop. You just have one line going, that's it. He's missed a bit of 3D here coming off the top of the O. Just pointing that out to you, bruv.
You love pointing those things.
Because I fuck up.
that out to me as well.
I fuck up all the time. I lose bits like that. That's why I like shaming other people. And look, if this 3D goes only this far down, like it does there and there and there, it should do the same here in the middle of the O. It should stop there and then come down. You know what I mean? But he just got a bit confused, I guess. So again, just keep it simple. Stick with shadows for now while you're working on your letters. Then start putting 3Ds on the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But big up OTAP. Thanks for sending that in.
I'm
brother.
going to dance class now, darling. Oh, tap.
Have you got my OTAP shoes? Are they around? I've lost them. All right, let's go with this guy, man. All right, it's a black dub, white outline, red one time, classic colorway, on like a, shortish kind of wall. It says Acer, Ayser.
I like it.
Red blams in the bottom.
It looks
sideways
like
3D.
Damage.
Looks like criminal damage, bruv. Yeah, it looks like it's in a parkway, like, maybe a little like a pathway or in a park or something.
With the train going past, like Ravenscourt Park, it reminds me, they're all there.
Yeah.
The one that you can see
Mm-hmm.
as it goes past.
Yeah, I like it too.
I kind of like it, but then I don't really like it. It's like when I look closely at it, the letters aren't really what I think they are. But when I'm far away, I'm like, oh shit, I like that style, and I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there is continuity in the letters, but there is like for the art, which I like the art. I like the way it flexes, but you see this like he's got the backbone, and then like as if you're doing a tag with a marker pen, you go down and then you come up and then you get that bit there. So you have this little kind of thing poking off the top. And I do that with my letters all the time. But he doesn't have it going on in any other letters. You know what I mean? Like kind of that's part of the style, in my opinion. I'm nitpicking here, people. I'm nitpicking, all right? But I'm just saying this is what sticks out in my eye. 3D is all nicely done. It's obviously a quick thing. It's not like he spent hours on this, but it's competently done, confidently done. I like the lines there. There's no shaky business going down. Maybe a couple bits here and there, but nothing crazy. I like the S, the flex.
Yeah, I do like the S. I kind of like the E, but it's not.
Nah, I'm not feeling the E. If you
Because the E is the only letter that ties in with the R.
It does more so, yeah, especially with the top bit there.
So I kind of like it, and then when I look close, I'm like, nah, it's not.
The E on its own, I think it looks a bit gormless. Oh no, it doesn't look too bad.
No, it does. It looks gormless.
You see the flex of the Y here.
Yeah.
If he'd kind of mirrored that,
over that, yeah.
if he'd mirrored that a little bit, maybe that could have made it a bit more tied in. And also you can see with the brickwork, which I always tell people, you can line up the middle bits to make them really match up. Yeah. maybe with the Y, he could have, again, I'm nitpicking with the Y and the A, you know what I mean? To keep those bits all in the right place. But that's, to be honest,
I
it's not
don't
that
really like
jarring.
A's like that style A, where it goes. Do you
All
remember,
the way up.
like, yeah,
I think negative space. Now, if I'm blurring my eyes a bit and just kind of trying to see it as a
yeah,
whole with a negative space, it kind of is balanced, man. It's balanced. It sits there nicely, top to bottom. You know what I mean? I think it's I mean, he could have maybe done a bit more, like it literally going from the bottom to the top on every letter. He's kind of, the E and the R more so than the AYSE. Again, these are nitpicking, man. I think in general, it's decent, man. Decent.
yeah, it's decent.
What do you give the OTAP out of 10? What was the score?
2.5.
Okay, I'm not as harsh. I think it's a 4 from me, below average, but he had most of the things in the right place. This Acer, I'm not blown away, but I'd give it a 6.2. I'd give it
6.2.
6.2 with my
I'll
card.
give it a 6.25.
6.25
And
from
if
the
I give
team.
that geezer who did that
Yeah,
a
2.
couple of cans of paint and
Oh, yeah.
all day to paint, he'd be able to paint something decent.
I think so, yeah. I think we might have a couple more from him in here as well, actually. But anyway, maybe we'll get to it at another point. All right, last one. This is a dude who sent this in. It's a theme outline, an AMBS outline, and there's like an arms house to your mom's house throwy in the middle, in between them. It's all on a piece of paper. He sketched this out. And then he's done a Bodhi, like wizard character saying, Yalla, arms house crew, one love. You were saying the other day you like how Yalla has become like part of the lexicon
Yeah, I
of the
do
club.
like that.
I like it too.
What was the Arabic word?
Oh, from the other day that I
Yeah,
wanted to
from the
teach.
bus stop with
Let's
Mutlag.
let's do that at the end. Let's do that at the end. Let's
Okay.
concentrate on this for now. Sketch. Again, the theme is better than the ambs,
It
which
is,
is
isn't it?
usually been the case. The T
It
though,
is.
the top of your T is a bit gone.
Yeah, that's
Meow.
what I noticed. The top of the T is a little bit.
It's like going.
H is decent. The E's decent. The A's out of sync as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the skinny middle bit. Yeah, like it
And
should
then
do
the
like the
fat
H.
edge bit as well. So you're telling us the edge bit is coming out like that, but it's skinny in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. This bit.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And then you've got an M, which is decent. I suppose it's
That's
decent.
definite TB, man. That's one of the biggest TBs
That's such
ever.
a TB.
Toy behavior. The M is nice. That's my favorite letter on it. I like the little serif bits he's put on it, but he hasn't done it on any other letters. He's tried to do it on the T. He's just completely fucked it.
Mom's house to your mum's house
The Froey.
is, yeah,
No, it's
is
cool. It's
it's cool.
competent. It's competent. I like the O with the AHC and the bomb in it. You know what I mean? Classic business. The scary faces on the O's on the other O's. Yeah, it's decent, but I can kind of see who he's copied. I can't tell who. That American writer, what's his name, from New York? The guy does the weird thing. Anyway, so I can't remember what he writes. The AMS starts off all right and then kind of starts going a bit downwards like that. The S, I don't like these bits covering those top bits of the letters. The B again, this one, like
Yeah.
look, this line here and this line here are not matching up. That should be a straight through line, you know what I'm saying? That should all be part of your sketch, man. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be getting these bits wrong. You know what I mean? This should line up with that bit. You know what I mean? The
I
M is
love the way he
cool.
said that. You shouldn't be getting this bit wrong.
You shouldn't. Like with the pencil sketch, that's the point of
Yeah.
why you should do is maybe he didn't do a pencil sketch.
Yeah.
The right hand side of the A, and again he's done that thing again with this bit coming out the side, and it should be fucking a bar like that, but he's made the middle bit go all gushy like that. No shadow or anything, or unless there's a shadow to the right, but it's so skinny that I can't even tell there's a shadow. Don't try and do blends with a fucking marker pen. It doesn't look like a fucking blend. Oh, it's not even that bad. I like you done you haven't done the same old fucking Bodhi like that in that same fucking position. The one that pisses me off. So I'm glad he's done that. He's executed it well. Looks cool.
The Bodhi's the best bit.
Best bit, I think, as well. Now, the best bit are these coasters here. You see that Mulder and Scully from what's it called? What was that
Don't
TV show
lie.
called?
X-Files.
X-Files. That was it.
I've been
Yeah.
watching the X-Files on Disney.
What, classic ones or new ones?
Classic ones, yeah, classic
Yeah,
ones.
they're so good, man. I love that show.
Oh, mate, they're not.
No?
They're fucking gash. When you
Oh
watch it
man,
now, you're like, what?
I haven't
What
seen
was
it in
all
a
the
long
hype
time.
about? Do you remember everyone thought that that woman was hot?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was like a real debate of if she's hot or
I
not.
never found her that hot, to be honest.
I
She's a
didn't find her
beautiful
hot.
woman. Yeah.
Looking at it now, I'm like, yo, she's not hot.
Yeah, I never found her supremely hot compared to most women on TV. Yeah, but it was nerds. It was a nerdy show, innit?
It's
So
nerds.
nerds, they found her pretty. I just remember X-Files, wasn't it like, it was always the same each episode, a mystery happened. It would really look like it was an alien or a ghost or something, and then by the end, they'd be like, this is the logical reasoning, and it
No, no,
wasn't.
no, 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 no.
Nah?
X-Files really went in. Like it
Yeah,
really went in. Like his Mulder and Scully,
yeah.
the bloke, his sister was abducted by aliens.
Yeah, he's the one
I've
who
seen the
believes.
first ever one.
Yeah, yeah. He's the one who believes, but she's the one who's rational and logic and always finds the
Yeah, but by
real
season 6, 7, she's like fully down.
and she's like, yeah, aliens definitely exist. I can't even
Aliens.
remember. I haven't seen it in so long. I should really get into it again. But you're saying it's shit, so maybe allow it.
Yeah,
Bruv,
it's shit.
I rewatched a movie yesterday I hadn't seen since 1994. Yeah, it was a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Hard Target. Yeah, it was John Woo's first American movie. Because remember when we went to France, we saw that film on the beach, Hard
Yeah,
Boiled, incredible, crazy
yeah.
action film. Then he came to America and he did a Hard Target. It's so fucking hilarious. It's so cheesy. It's got all the soundtrack with the fucking saxophones and shit. And the amount of slow motion in this movie. I swear the movie is only like 10 minutes long, but with the slow motion, it makes it like an hour and a half. I'm not even kidding. Even like he's like getting his change to pay for something. It's like, wow. And he's like dropping the change and it's all
Yeah.
slow
What year is
motion.
it? 80,
I think it came out in 93.
93.
But I ended up watching it, yeah, when I was a teen, probably been 93, 94. Hard Target. It's a jokes movie. There's even a bit in it where where there's like it's like a sexy scene between him and this woman, and they're like in the jungle running away from the bad guys, and then and then he's like, close your eyes. He goes, do you trust me? Close your eyes, yeah. And she's like, why do I have to close my eyes, man? He goes, of course I trust you. And he's like, just close your eyes. And she closes her eyes, like, and you think, oh, they're gonna kiss or something, yeah. And then like it suddenly pans down from her face and she's got like a cobra like climbing up her back, and he grabs it like that, yeah, and he punches it in the face, and the snake just goes and gets knocked out. Yeah, I was cracking up so
Oh
much
my
watching it.
days.
And he's like fly kicking people in the face. It's fucking sick movie. And like,
1993 it came out.
and when people, and when people in films, you might shoot like 2-3 times and you'd kill someone. I'm
Yeah.
talking, he's unloading clips and people, yeah, then recharging the clip and then unloading those 2 clips in him as well. Like just 50 shots per bad guy, yeah. It's insane. Yeah. Watch this movie. I love the movie Hard Target, man.
50 shots per bad guy. I love the word
Literally.
bad guy.
Bad guy. All right. Well, what out of 10? What are we giving this
So
sketch
give the top
here?
one a 10 and the rest of it 0.
As a whole, I'm giving it I mean, it's Arms House love, so I'm giving it above average, yeah, but not too much, man, because
Yellow
he's
Arms
still
House Crew, one love.
quite a bit of toy behavior going on in here. So big up for the sketch, but I'm giving you less than Acer, so I'm giving you a 5.2, yeah.
Yeah.
Big up for sending that in. Please, again, people, keep them coming in, man. The more the
Something
merrier.
smells fucking rank. Is this because I'm sitting next to the bed?
It's your top lip, bruv. It's your top lip.
It's your top lip.
All right, brother, man. Let's sign off there. We got a tune here that you wanted to play for any particular reason, or you just like the tune, man?
Yeah, because me and Ray Vendetta have got a project dropping soon.
Oh, shit.
And we're talking about videos and mastering, and big up. Well, I won't mention him yet because he hasn't said yes.
Okay.
But I'm getting someone to master it.
Heavy.
And yeah, it's Ray's well, it's not Ray's group, but it's a group called the New Guards.
Yeah.
And they dropped this. This is very, 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 very recent.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like it.
And there's a video for this song as well.
There's a video for the song.
Yeah. New
There's
Guards.
a geezer singing on it as well.
Femi Santiago. It's featuring Femi Santiago.
Big up Femi Santiago, mate.
It's 2 weeks ago this the video dropped.
Yeah,
anyway.
boy.
I'm gonna drop a like now. There we go. Boom.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to it. Big 'em up. New Guards. It's a track called Visions. Themos. Salute, my brother.
Salute.
We got
brother.
a boom guest next week on location. So
Next
look out for
week.
that. Next week, yes. And leave a comment and you could win this vinyl, super rhythm tracks, undercut, both ends, you know what I mean? From 1991, classic underground hit. Please leave a comment and we'll pick one next week for the winner.
I'm going to give out a BMOS map because I'm like that.
Theme. Oh, man, I can't believe you reminded me, man. That BMOS map. Remember a few weeks ago, we were going to give that out to someone who sent in a voice note question. The best voice note. Do you remember that?
No, that was a zombie map.
Ah, okay.
We weren't going to give a BMOS. I got 2 BMOS. I'm going to give away a BMOS.
Sick. Now, let me have the BMOS. I want the BMOS. But the zombie one, I was thinking, let's send it to Nat for that question. Naz, for that question, yeah? So Naz,
hey, Naz, darling, send us your address. Promise we won't come round. We won't come round.
All right, New Guards, Visions. Shout out theme. Same
167, 168?
168, I think it is.
Shit, next week's going to be big.
Yeah, man. Big up, people. Peace.
Barclay card. Thanks for your payment.
One thing
I like
I
the
noticed
beat.
about myself when I think thoughts is powerful. Because even my career, even my life, things end up turning out exactly how I visualized them. Not in this time frame I expected. You know what I'm saying? You always want shit to happen overnight. But, I just had clear vision.
I sight the future while I fight the past. Outlast the struggles, figure my traits out. I am vast. Reading my dialogue in third person. I am legend while the world worsens. Hell blazes, the hardship beats me and my light amazes. No fire without smoke, writing's how I cope. Dissect the feelings and I try to
This guy can spit.
The vision is immense, clockwork.
Nice beat too, man.
Don't call Leona, make a statement with a horse head. Grinding for the part, I'm the director now. Had ears plugged into the music, I protect my sound, solidified. My family ties, foundations help me construct. Gods build barriers, they still remain untouched. The progress has been documented. Formation of a brotherhood, the passion has been augmented. Tormented, but the future seems brighter than now. 30 degrees, how we igniting these crowds. Cypher it sounds, yeah.
Go on, Femi!
Get the within the song. When a picture is drawn of the peace that comes after the storm, I can see visions with you, I believe. When I listen, no matter the scene, I'm still awake in this dream. What will be always.
We went from stairwells and filling the streets, reveal the mystery. No fib tales about things that I'm not, just solid history. I hit scales and skating on nights, finding this formula. Good fella, definitely made. Flip
Go
my
ahead, just pull it
fedora
up.
Confidence that grew over time. I put my powers in. 10,000 hours.
Pull it back,
spin.
pull it
This
back.
was
5 seconds. Pull it
Yeah,
back to the beginning of Ray's verse. I just love that. That's way too much.
Yeah, no, there we go.
And filling the streets with
What will be always.
we went from stairwells and filling the streets, reveal the mystery. No fib tales about things that I'm not, just solid history. I hit scales and skating on nights, finding this formula. Good fella, definitely made. Flip my fedora up. Confidence that grew over time. I put my powers in. 10,000 hours and spin. This wasn't off the brim. Drop a limb, chop off an arm. For what I stand for, plot to win. Aim for the chin and start the downpour. Constant heat, flaming the pen, penning up excellence. My new guard brothers, the king, stand with the best of men. See the thought is where it begins. I let them germinate, cause every day's a moment of growth. What did I learn today? I'll leave it somewhere hidden in gems. And keep my pace up. The praise of my formidable pen. Rhythms I lace up like new steppers. Fresh out the box, blockbuster shit. Mother said to reach for the stars. I'm on the cusp of it.
Visions from beyond. Hit the within the song. When a picture is drawn of the peace that comes after the storm, I can see visions with you, I believe. When I listen, no matter the scene, I'm still awake in this dream. What will be will always be.
Arms house to your mum's house, mother lovers. Big up the new guards.
The graffiti podcast called Arms House to Your Mum's House. I gotta get those buttons back, man. I'm gonna get them back.
I've got the vision.
You get me?
I've got the vision. Frank Rosetta. Beach Mouse.